Hey, all right, awesome. Welcome to Pilates, and we're gonna get going. Go ahead and come on out. You can start standing. First, let's just kind of get loosened up, especially if you just woke up. I don't know if you're like this or if you're like this. I don't know how you wake up, but let's just go ahead and move some things around. So just kind of bend into your knees, kind of send your hips side to side, and kind of move your shoulders around a little bit. Find some free movement as free as you can. You're not really one of those people, just kind of embrace it. Roll out your shoulders, go. Do some nice shoulder rolls. There's some structure for you if you need it. Good. Rolling the shoulders back. Nice. Take your feet a little bit wider, and then inhale, reaching up and over, and back. Other side, reaching up and over, and back. Good. Reaching the other way, and back. Reaching up and over, and back. Good. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, flat back halfway. Good. Pull your elbows up and back down. Pull your elbows up and back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together and back down. One more time. Squeeze your shoulder blades together and back down. Good. Inhale, arms reach back up. And exhale. Good. Inhale, arm reaches up and over. And take it back. Other side, reaching up and over. And back. Good. Both arms reach up. Flat back halfway down. Good. Arms just come down, dropping a plumb line. You're going to take your elbows back towards your side now. And arms back down. Elbows up and back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Like you have nice little chicken wings. Good. And back down. One more. Squeeze them in. And bring it back down. Good. Inhale, arms reach up, bringing you all the way up. And exhale out. Good. Taking your head to one side. And then just half semicircles to the other side. Half semicircle to the first side. And back and forth. Just kind of working through your neck. Waking everything up. And back to the first side. And back up, looking side. And side. And side. And side. Good. Let's go back to those shoulder rolls. Roll them back. And roll them back. Good. Roll it back. One more. Roll it back. Nice. Let's get into those legs now that your upper body's all hopefully a little bit better. Yes? So go ahead and take those feet nice and wide. And then you're going to bend in, reach over, pull that arm back, bend into your knee, and reach back. Really bend in and reach back. Bend in and reach back. One more. Bend in and reach back. Other side. Here we go. Reach. Good. Still stretching through that arm. And back. Good. Reach. Pull back. And reach. Pull back. One more. Reach. Pull back. Good. Nice wide plie squats here. Bend and up. Bend and up. Bend and up. Good. Just kind of getting into our bodies here. Nice. On the next one, stay low. Good. Arms come in like you have little fists here. Side to side, warming up that spine. Belly button in towards your spine. If you need to stand all the way up, you can. Otherwise, build some heat in those legs. Breathe. Few more. Awesome. Roll your shoulders back, one arm down. Here we go. Reach for your ankle. 2, 3, 4, 5. Other side. Good. One more. Awesome. Roll the shoulders back, side to side. Here we go for 10, 9, 8. You can reach for your ankles or just your calf or your knee. wherever you're at right now. Could be that you're just not warmed up enough. No comment on your overall ability, right? Yeah, don't make those judgments this early in the morning. Or in the year for that matter. Awesome, let it go, sweet. All right, walk it in. Just working through your feet, working on some stability, core balance here. Gonna rise up to those toes, here we go. Rise up on your toes and back down. So trying to rise up on your toes, you need to hold on to something you can, and back down. So notice if your ankles kind of do this splay out to the side thing, try not to do that, it's not healthy. Try to go straight up on those feet and down. Like I said, if you need to hold on to something, please do it. We're working on your balance, but we are also stretching out your feet here. Up and down, up and down, again, up and down. One more, take it up and down. Again, just turning sides so you can see what I'm doing. Just gonna pedal through your feet here. Up, 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 up. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, awesome. Go ahead and walk, doesn't matter, wherever, at the front of your space. You don't even have to be on a mat, just to remind you. That's not in your arsenal, no worries. Roll your shoulders back. Bend those knees, send your hips back as if you're coming into this almost chair position. Yes. Good, and hold. We're gonna just do a few little pulses here. So belly button in towards your spine and pulsing down. Oh, so nice. Make sure you can wiggle your toes, lighten those toes. Good, alrighty, taking your right foot, your arms can reach forward as your leg reaches back. Reach forward and back, forward and back. Really pull those elbows back, so you're squeezing the shoulder blades together, getting into our back and our shoulders in the front as well. Working on your balance clearly. Good. Again, squeeze your shoulders. Squeeze your shoulders. Squeeze those elbows back. Forward. 3, 2. On this one, leave your leg out. Good. Arms reach forward like you're Superman or something. Here we go. You're going to lift that back leg. So you can plant your hands on that leg if you need to. Otherwise, arms reach out, lift, and tap. Lift and tap. Squeeze your bum. Abs in towards your spine. Squeeze. Good. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Bring your legs together. Sit down in that chair. Here we go. Pulses. Pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Stand all the way up. Inhale. Exhale. Fold in half. Stretch out your legs. Maybe shake out your head yes and no if you put tension in your neck. Good, bend your knees, roll it on up. I'm regretting my long sleeve shirt right now, which is a good sign, right? All right, here we go. Sitting down, finding that chair, being lined in your toes. Ready? Pulses, here we go, pulse. Get as low as you want. Make sure your knees are in a line. Awesome. Bring your hands in. Your arms are up like this. Yes. Take your leg back. As your arms reach up, bring your elbows back and in. Yes. Up and in. Out and in. Here we go. Out and in. Out and in. So keeping a nice bend in your front leg. Working on your stability here. Working on that balance. Light cardio. Breathe. So inhale as you get long, exhale as you bring it in. Good. Still squeezing your shoulder blades together, squeezing those elbows together, pulling your chest through. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Leave it out. Here we go. Arms reach forward, Superman style, and lifting that back leg. Here we go. Lift and tap. Still hopefully having a bend in your front leg. 3, 4, belly button is in. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more. 10. Good. Bring it in and pulses. Here you go. You got this for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Single up. Inhale. Exhale. Fold all the way down. If you get lightheaded, stay right up here. Just place those hands in the crease of your thighs. Have a nice flat back. Otherwise, fold in half. Good. Bend your knees. Roll it on up. Just roll your shoulders back. Awesome. Sweet. All right. Hopefully you're already warmed up, right? I'm just kidding. We passed the warm up a while ago. Don't worry if you're like, that's the warm up. No, you were actually still working. All right. Here we go. Go ahead and bring it on down just for now. We're not staying here. We're safe. All right. Finding your tabletop. Let's work into those hands, shall we? Taking one hand around, and then just keep one hand around, one hand the right direction. Inhale as you drop your belly, finding cow pose. Exhale for cat. Good. Inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. Good. Bring it back to neutral. Flip that hand around. Flip your other hand that direction. And then inhale as you let your belly drop. Pull your chest through. Exhale, spine to the sky. Inhale, belly drops. Exhale, spine to the sky. Good. Bring it back to neutral. Ooh, flip that hand around. Good. Take your knees nice and wide just for a moment, just kind of stretching out, finding a little bit of a child's pose. Enjoy. So pull into your hands. Make this an active stretch. Pull into your hands like you're trying to pull the ground towards you. Just stretch out your shoulders. And then walk those hands over one side. Get a nice side body stretch here. And walk them to the other side. Good. Bring it back to center. Awesome. Alrighty. We're going to do some nice plank action. So remember, if plank action is not your action, totally fine. What's going to happen is that we're going to, let me demo for you. And again, if you're like, enough talking, let's do the thing. You can always start without us, right? So we're going to have one knee in. You're going to drop it down. You can either rest on your shin or you can just hover, and then we'll suck it back in towards your armpit. Yes? So if you know you don't want to be on plank for that long, you can come from tabletop. Yes? Bring that knee up to your armpit. You should get a little higher and try to bring it kind of directly in. So like none of this out to the side stuff right now. You're going to really bring it up and then drop it down. Up and down. So you can dome through your back when you pull that knee in. Yes? So if you need to drop down to your knee, it's going to be easier if you go from tabletop instead of like modified plank. Cool? All right. Let's give it a go. So to begin with, we are going to start in a downward dog. So go ahead and take it back. Stretch it out. Breathe. And then we'll walk your feet in just a little bit closer. All right. And then go ahead and take that right hand. Reach for the outside edge of your left leg. So that can be your thigh, back of your knee, your calf, or even your foot. And then just pull your chest through. No big deal, right? Hopefully you're shaking a little bit though. Good. Replace that hand and then simply just switch to the other side. Oh, now isn't that fun? Place that hand back down. Now you're ready? Go ahead and take that right leg up. Bend your knee stack, open your hip. And then re-square it off. Bring it through for your plank action. So placing that shin down on the ground. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, bring it up to your armpit. Inhale as you drop it down. Exhale, suck it up. Inhale, dropping it down. Exhale, suck it up. Inhale, drop it down. Exhale, bring it in. One more. Inhale, drop down. Exhale, bring it up. And then bring it to the center and step that foot through. If it doesn't quite work, just place your hand behind it and move it so that you find yourself in a lunge. Yeah? Good. Breathe. And then just finding some forward and back, working through that foot and your calf in the back. Focus on that. Breathe. Maybe you're focusing on your hips as well. They could probably use some love, right? Good. Coming up for this nice lunge. Nice straight back leg. You got this. Breathe. All right, we're going to open up our shoulders more because I get a lot of requests to get rid of this. Yes, this driving hunch typing thing. Okay, so we're going to remedy that. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale. Hover your back leg. Cactus your arms down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hover your back knee. Cactus those arms. Now, if you want to tap down all the way, you can. Inhale, reach up. Really squeeze your elbows back towards your hips. Inhale, reach up. One more. Squeeze those elbows down. Let your knee come down. Let your hands come down. Sweet. You can leave your toes tucked to the back or untuck them. Place your left hand on the ground. Open that right arm up. Some nice easy twist here. Good. And then come up on your fingertips. Okay. So still in your twist. And then open up to your right side. Yeah. Arms out to a T. And then take that front hand, your left hand, up as your right hand reaches for your back side. Good. Then bring your hands down. Send your hips back, finding half splits right here. So a lot of intense core work today, but also balancing it with some really good stretch. Yeah. We already worked on your legs a bit, but we can come back to those. No worries. And then go ahead and bring it back forward. Simply lift your back knee off the ground. Step that foot back and send it back, down dog. This is one of those things where hopefully down dog becomes a rest position. Hopefully you don't have fuzzies in between your toes like I do. All right. And then whenever you're ready, take that left leg up. Bend your knee, open up your hips. It's only temporary. And then go ahead and bring it through. Shin on the ground, right by that left wrist. Inhale. And as you exhale, bring it up to your armpit. Inhale, down. Exhale, bring it up. Inhale, taking it down. Exhale, bring it up. Remember, you can hover or place it down every time. Inhale. Exhale, bring it up. You might even get higher if you put it down all the way. You never know. And bring it up. Good. One more. Make it good. Bring it to the center. Step that foot through. Nice. If it didn't quite work, just place your hand behind it and hike it up there. Yeah. All right. Finding your lunge and then rock forward and back. And through that foot, that calf, also your hip a little bit. If we're being honest, right? My music got louder. I don't know how. Good. Breathe. Awesome. And then whenever you're ready, find your balance. Work through those back toes to bring yourself up. So if your leg balance is super challenged right now, place your hands on your thigh or bring a chair or a ledge over to assist you. Yeah, no shame in the game. Do what you can. All right, inhale, arms reach up. And then exhale, hover your back knee, cactus those arms, elbows come back towards your bum. Inhale, reach up, elbows back. Inhale, reach up, and elbows back. Just one more. Inhale as you reach up. And your elbows come back. You sink all the way down. Bring your hands down to assist. Placing that right hand on the ground. Open up, finding a twist. Good. Breathe. Nice. And then come up to your fingertips on that right hand. Opening up your chest to the side. And then opening up to the left side right here. Breathe. Good, taking your hand back. Maybe you find your low back or the back of that thigh, reaching your right arm up. Should be a pretty nice stretch through that side body, through that front hip flexor. And then bring those hands down, send it back, half splits. You're good. If you're like, flexibility is not my strong suit, it's okay. The flexibility section is just about over, so no worries. Hang in there, you got it. We got to work on it though, right? Never going to get better if we don't work. Alrighty. Go ahead and take it back through. Take your back knee up off the ground, send it back, and then send it back for kind of like this downward dog shape or pike if you're being technical about Pilates terms versus yoga terms. Good. Bring those ribs in. Don't let them just sag down. Rise up on all 10 toes, and then place your heels closer to the ground. It's okay if they don't touch down. You're just working on it, right? Awesome. Go ahead and bring your knees down, and then sit on top of your feet, on the tops of your feet. Okay, if this is really intense, you just want to lean forward a little bit. Giving you an option, an exercise to get off your hands, but we're going to stretch your feet. So just because your arm's going to break doesn't mean it's going to be easy, right? Here we go. So you can stay here if this is like intense enough for your little beautiful feet. Okay. Or you can place your fist into the ground. You can begin to lift those knees up off the ground, stretching those feet a little bit more. Then bring it down. Go ahead and tuck your toes under. And then yes, please splay out all those little toes as well so they get some good stretch here. And then you have it right. We're going to walk it on up, sit on those heels. So again, if this is too intense, you're just going to come to some variation of it. Yes, lean forward a little bit to get the weight off of it. Otherwise, chill. Alrighty. So here, if you really got to come off your toes and flip them the other way and totally get it, you can do that. Otherwise, let's work into those hands real quick while we're here. Spread your fingers super wide. Squeeze your fist really tight. Spread your hands super wide. Squeeze your fist really tight. So I'm just showing you. Really spread those fingers. Really squeeze those fists. And you're going to do that as fast as you can. Here we go. Squeezing and flexing. Go for 10. Fast and intense. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Let it go. Shake it out. Get off your toes. You can kind of tap them out if that's in your practice. Yes. Cool. Alrighty, and then we've got some tabletop action. So if you like to put something extra under your knees, now's the time. Or you can triple up that mat if you need it. Or if you're like me and you're on carpet, you should be fine. Yes? Okay. Here we go. We'll go ahead and start with the right leg. So let me just turn my cute little self around here. Facing the right direction. And we're going to start with some fire hydrants. So taking that leg to the side, here we go. Open and close. Open and close. 3, 4, 5. We're going to 15. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So stick with your fire hydrant or extend it out to the side. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take that leg up into the side and then kicking your leg straight for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Holy cow. Put off your hands for a moment. Although we know it's not your hands that are talking to you. Alrighty, here we go. This one takes a little bit more, maybe just brain power. I don't want to say talent, and I don't want to freak you out, but takes a little bit more effort, I would suppose, of your brain. So you're going to take your leg back, turn your hip open to the side. So your knee is facing the side. Bring that knee in and then close it down. Yes? So leg goes back, hip open to the side, knee in and down. Back, hip open, knee in and down. Back, hip open, knee in and down. Think about squeezing your bum as you open up that hip. Give yourself a little bit of extra there. Get back, hip open, knee in and down. Back, hip open, knee in and down. Back, open, knee in and down. Open, knee in and down. Back, hip open, knee in. Down again, back, open, knee in and down. Last one, back, hip open, knee in and down. Get off your hands for a moment. If you don't need to get off your hands, you can always stay on them. Awesome. Okay, we're gonna do that same thing. We're just gonna reverse our direction. Sound good? Alrighty, so going from fire hydrant, take it back, turn your hip down, bring that knee into land. Here we go. Open, back, hip down, knee in. Open, back, hip down, knee in. Open, back, hip down, knee in. Back, hip down, knee in. Open, back, hip down, knee in. Open, back, down, and in. Open, back, down, and in. One more. Open, back, down, and in. Good. Get off those hands. Righty. It's a good day in the neighborhood. Here we go. Find your elbows. We're going to work on that same leg because that's how we roll. All right. Take your leg back. Flex your foot on the ground. Here we go. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. 3, 4, 5, 6. You're going to 15. 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 more. Keep your belly in for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Go ahead and lift that leg up. You guessed it. Pulses. Here we go. Up. 2. And 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Bring your knee down if you want. Take those knees wide. Find a little bit of a child's pose. Stretch out those beautiful hips that have been working for you. Back to center. Cool. Alrighty. And then go ahead and come on back up to your hands. Take that leg straight back. Flex your foot. And then keeping your leg parallel to the ground, you're going to spin that knee towards your bum and extend. In and extend. 3, 4. Really think about squeezing your quad. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 more. 5. Get that knee up a little higher. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bring it on down. We're going to move to the other side. Just walk yourself around. Awesome. We all set up, ready to go. And shake out your hands if you need to. And then from here, we're going to do some fire hydrants. You ready? Here we go. Lifting side and side. You have 15. There's 3, 4, 5, 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Remember, you can keep your fire hydrant or start to extend. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. Push the ground away from you. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Knee comes side, extending that leg. Here we go. 10. 9. Get your knee up a little higher. 8. You can. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Stop those hands for a moment. Do extra if you don't need the breaks. Remember, it's always an option you have. Yep. Are you ready? Coming on down, finding those elbows. Awesome. Flex your left leg. You're still using that leg. Flex your foot and then raise and lower. Here we go. Up and down. 2. You're going to 15. 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. 5 more. 3, 2, 1. Good. Take it up. Flex that foot intensely and pulses. Here we go. 15. Belly button in. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. Bring it up. Roll out your wrists a little bit. Going back to those hands. Whew, for one more set of these lovely leg situations. Hips and butt, all the good things. All right, spread those fingers nice and wide and then slightly turn your hands out. Yes, giving you a better foundation. Take that leg straight behind you. Remember, try to keep that knee up. Belly button is in towards your spine. Don't dump through your low back. And then flex your foot, kicking your bum. Here we go. 1, 2. Really think about that quad as you straighten your leg. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You got 5 more. Get that knee a little higher for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. You guys are great. You can stay where you're at. I'm just turning so you can see. We're going to take a mermaid stretch. Just send those hips over to one side. Yes. And then reach to the other side. Good. And bring that hand down. And then move your hips to the other side. You can hang on to this leg. If you feel like you're going to fall this way, you can hang on. And reach up and over. Do you feel like a mermaid? I don't know. I mean, I could guess, but. Good. And then bring it back. Alrighty, so the leg torture is not over yet, but we'll give yourself a little bit of a break. Alrighty, we have some push-ups. So if you're new to push-ups, or you're coming off of an injury, or even like surgery, breast cancer or something, what you want to do is you keep your knees, your hips over your knees, and you're just going to dip your chest down. Okay, there's plenty of weight here, especially for some of you. There's plenty of weight here, right? This is going to get hard enough on those arms. Okay, step 1. Or you walk it out to where your body is in more of a diagonal here. And this is step 2, yeah? And then of course, there's also this. Cool? So if you have never done push-ups with me, I do 5 at a time so that you can do the hardest one possible. We'll take a break. If you don't need that break, you can go for 10, okay? All right, that's the situation. So do the one that's going to challenge you. You only have 5. I want you to go full range of motion though. So if you got to drop down a level to do full range of motion and do 10, please do that. Here we go. You go at your own pace. I'm not going to count you out, so count for yourself. It might take you longer. It may take you half the time. If it takes you longer, you get shorter rest. That's just the name of the game, right? Just know that in your classes, the people who are less in shape probably are working a lot harder, right? All right, here we go. So hands are wide. So your hands, fingertips are going to point out, and your hands can be as wide as like underneath your elbows or just right off the edges of your mat. Eyeball it if you don't have one. You have, again, just 5 push-ups, so choose which variety you want and go for it. Count for yourself. Remember, when you get your 5 or 10, you can take a break. I'm not going to tell you when to stop. Okay, last one. You have tricep push-ups, yes? Elbows brush by your side, hands are right under those shoulders. It's a little bit more narrow than you're used to. You might have to level down for this, or maybe this is your strong one. It's up to you. 5 you got. Full range of motion. Here you go. Woo. Take your time. Remember, you can always do extra. You can be that person. All right. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and lay on over onto your side. We're going to give your arms a break and go back to those legs. Woo-hoo. So you can have your knees tucked in front like this. It's gorgeous. Okay. Or if you're pretzeling today, grab for that ankle, put your foot on the ground. Doesn't matter where it lands, just plant it. Or if you want to be right here, also a great option. Okay, wherever you want to be, you can recline all the way. We're lifting that bottom leg. Point your toe. Here we go. If it hurts your hip, press yourself backwards a little bit so that you're more on your bum. Yes? Okay. It's not that you can't do it, it's just that you got the wrong angle to start with. So just kind of roll around, figure out where that sweet spot is. Good, flex your foot, keep going. Really getting that inner thigh. If you ever wondered how to work it, this is how, at least from home. Good, point your toe and then lift it up. Pulses up, here we go. 2, go to 10, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Flex your foot, keep pulsing for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That was lovely. Let it go. Awesome. All right, back to those arms. Take your top hand, place it right in front of your armpit. Take your bottom hand, grab your shoulder. You can leave your legs long or you can bend them. It's up to you, okay? Press into the hand on the ground to lift yourself up. It may not be that easy, that's okay. Work for it and back down. You have 5 of them. Again, feel free to do 10 if you're like, this is easy. Yes? Try to get full extension as best you can. If you get 2 solid 1, then that's a good day, yeah? And then whenever you do get them in, okay, go ahead and come on up to that elbow. Just no rest for the wicked over here. All right, take those hips up off the ground. You got this. Reach up. Nice long stretch. Good. Place your hand on the ground. Place your hips down on the ground for a moment. So again, you can come in from full plank. We're going to do 5, or you can drop that knee down to do modified plank here, like we did last week. And you can do 5 or 10. So what we're doing is you're gumming like this. Yes. So knee on the ground is a great option. Or this week, if you want, you can go ahead and come from side plank. Sweet. Find your
position, and here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, chest open to the side, and 5. Not too bad, right? Remember, you can always do extra if you like. You can be that person. All right, coming on back. We're gonna work into those legs. So again, you can be supporting yourself on that hand, or you can drop all the way down onto your bicep. Knee comes up, place it right here, or grab that foot, placing that foot on the ground, point your toe, lift your bottom leg. Here we go. Remember your options. If it hurts your hip, roll backwards a little bit, open your chest more to the ceiling, and that's going to put you more on your bum instead. One more like that. Flex your foot, keep going up and down. Try not to let your leg drop, controlled on the up and the down. Good, one more. Awesome, point your toe, lift it up, and pulses. Here we go, pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Flex your foot, keep pulsing. 10, 9, 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Awesome, let's move to your arms. All right, top hand right in front of your armpit. Bottom hand, grab that shoulder, bend your knees or straighten your legs, up to you, and pressing up and back down. Good, you have 5, or you got 2 solid ones, or you got 10, whatever your poison, or your power, I should say, right? It's a little more empowered. But whenever you got it, you can just let it go. Chill. Okay, on that one, if you got 2 solid straight ups, that's, again, a good day. All right, making your way on up to those elbows. Let's hold that side plank for a moment so you can have your hand on the ground if you need it. Otherwise, reach it up and over. And let those hips come down. Okay, make the decision. Remember, we're going to be doing this number. You can literally lay right here and do these, okay? You can be side modified with that knee down, or you can be full side plank. Okay, choose your position, power it up. Here we go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We probably could have done 10, but just in case you're getting back into it, there you go. Feel accomplished. All right, bring the soles of your feet together, so nice and tall. And then folding over. So feet can be really close, or they can be further from you to get more of that fold. Yeah, just kind of get into your hips, maybe even a little deeper when you're not forcing everything to the nth degree. Breathe. Cool. Come on up. We're going to work on our balance. Also our flexibility. Let's work on the flexibility first. Flex your feet, take it out. And I promise you we're not staying on the ground the whole time, so we're working our way up to get you off the ground, which I can't guarantee is going to be easier, but change of scenery, right? Okay, hopefully you're stretching here and you're not just chilling. Because come on up, bring those legs in, take your peace fingers, peace on earth, wrap it around those big toes of yours, sit up as tall as you can. And this is where you would suck your feet in, as close as you can. Okay, stay here. Maybe you just lift those heels up off the ground. Maybe you extend your legs. Maybe they go straight, maybe they don't. You would be surprised at what your human body can do. I know, because I get right here and I'm like, my arms are fully extended. What else could possibly happen? But it can. Hey, you're working on balance too. Use those core stability muscles. You're amazing. You look fabulous, I am sure. And then if you can, You can just bring your feet back the way you came, or bring it together and you have just found like the biggest boat pose ever. Yes, this is like full boat. Release your feet, finding regular boat, or, you know, maybe your usual boat. If your usual boat is straight legs, then you're already there. Otherwise, bend those knees. Yes. Cool. And then from here, you're just going to extend one leg at a time, alternate. Here we go, one and in. You can do this from straight legs as well. Don't be fooled. You can do this with straight legs. Okay, or you can have bent knees. If this is too much, place your hands right behind you. You're still going to get that great core. Okay, it's just going to be a little bit easier, especially if you're tired by now. I want you to be able to do the thing. It doesn't always have to look like the full version. Yes, you'll still get a lot of a great workout using a little bit of support. Okay, you should be even. Nice. Take those legs to one side. Go ahead and come on up. Tuck your toes under, send those hips up, forward fold. Again, if you get dizzy, please come up halfway. Otherwise, find your forward fold, maybe shake out your head yes and no again. And then put a pretty good sized bend in those knees. So releasing your low back here. Bend your knees enough so where your fingertips at least touch the ground. Walk those hands over to one side. And then walk them to the other side. Walk them back to middle. Bend those knees, roll up nice and slow. Especially if you get lightheaded. Slow and steady wins the race. Roll out those shoulders. Excellent. All right, here we go. Take those feet nice and wide. Roll those shoulders back. Heels in, toes out. Feet super wide. Did I mention that? Do you see where the edges of my mat are? Okay, I'm only 5'7" here. All right, take it down. I might have really long legs though. Roll your shoulders back. So if your knees are dumping in, work to get those back. Maybe you stay here and you press your knees back. This is pretty good. This is a great stretch, okay? As you're gonna come up, roll those shoulders back. You're gonna reach, alternating. Reach for your ankle, reach for your ankle. So I reach behind, so I don't end up doing this and cheating. Yes, reach behind. And you just want to tap further down on your leg than you did the last time. So if you have like these kind of like capri pants like I do, like I'm finding the edge of my pants at least every time. Maybe you're finding your knee because earlier you were finding just your thigh. Okay. Try to keep your chest lifted. Good. Going for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. You're rock star. Stand it up. Shake out your hips a little bit because you're not quite done. Okay, okay. Whew. All right, here we go. Take it down in the middle. Let this knee drop in. Oh, look at that lovely lunge you just got. Bring it back to center. Drop your other knee down and center. You can just pulse in the middle if you don't like this turn on your foot. And center, down, and center. Down, center, down, and center. Going for 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Good. Straighten your legs. Turn those toes to face the long edge of your mat. We're going to work into your back. You're getting there. Hands on your hips. Flat back halfway. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale. Find a flat back halfway. Inhale. Bring it back up. Exhale. Flat back. So you don't want to extend your hips back. Keep them in line with your ankles. Your heels should be practically hovering off the ground. Good. Taking it down halfway. And back. Yes. Take it down halfway. And back. Again, halfway. And back up. Good. Take it down halfway. And back up. Sweet. Bring your feet in. Walk it around. Gonna get into those shoulders. You just got your legs, your back. Of course, we've got to keep moving on up. That's fine. Take one leg back. Bend into your front knee. Chest comes forward at this nice long diagonal. Palms face the ceiling, thumbs in. Squeeze your thumbs together. Here we go. Thumbs together, thumbs together. If they don't touch, that's totally fine. Good, squeeze your arms in. Yes, thumbs together. And then lift those hands up, pulsing up. 2. Good, bring it on up. No worries, we'll stretch that out. Take your other leg back. Yes, bend your front knee. Lean forward that nice diagonal. Palms face down, pinkies together. Here we go, pulsing it. We're gonna stretch. We're gonna work on balance after this. And then you are gonna be good to go. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. In. All right, pinkies in towards each other. Lifting up, lifting up. Good, and release. Okay, this balance one is gonna be a challenge. So if your balance is not the best, you can find a tree pose here. You can find a wall. Take whatever balance pose you know if this looks not like fun to you. Okay, bring your feet together, roll your shoulders back. Find your chair pose. Yes, hands come to your heart. Okay, and then you're gonna twist towards me so you can see what I'm doing, so you can follow. Yeah, so finding your twist. Cool. You can even stay here if you want. Pick up the heel, same heel you're twisting towards. Yes, and then you're gonna take the opposite hand, wrap it around your foot. And then you're gonna take your same hand to your hip. Got it? Take that foot up off the ground. Maybe you stay here and hover. Totally fine. Maybe you bring it on up. You're trying to stand up tall. If you're feeling like Wonder Woman today, extend that hand off your hip back to the wall, and then extend that leg out. You're in tree pose looking at this like there's no way. Just take a little bit of giggle, find some joy in life. All right, rebend your foot, and then slowly come down, bring that hand back to your hip, and release that foot to the ground. Trying not to jam your fingers. It's a real thing, okay? I'm just turning around so I can see you. You can live your best life. You don't have to see me now to know what you're doing. So sink it down into chair, good old chair pose, hands to your heart. Find a twist, some good detox. Awesome, you can always stay right here. Or lift that heel up to the side you're twisting on. Take the opposite hand, wrap it on the outside edge of your foot. This hand to your hip. Okay, other hand to your hip. And then lifting that foot up off the ground. Maybe this is where you stay and you're just like tapping those toes, trying to lift your toes up off the ground. It's a good place, okay? Or you're gonna drag that leg up. Extend your back arm. Maybe you extend this front leg. Make sure you're trying to breathe. Definitely breathing, right? 100%. Whenever you're ready, bend that knee, hand comes back to your hip. Slowly place that foot down like it's no big deal. You can even hit a chair pose if you want to be extra, and then come on up. Congrats, you did it. All right, stretch it out. We're going to be good. Reach up and over. Remember, we just annihilated your shoulders, so stretch them out. Good. Other side. Good. Bring it back. You can interlace your fingers behind you or open up your thumbs, whatever's accessible. Let your head go to one side and the other. Good. Shake it out. Place your feet right underneath your hips, side to side. Take some deep breaths. You are all set. You are free to go, free like a bird. If you want a little bit more leg hip stretch, you can keep going with me. I'm going to stretch them out, taking one foot behind, reaching up and over because we did a lot with those hips and booty today. And other side. Good. All righty. Feel free to take any more leg stretches you want. Forward folds are going to be great. Otherwise, I hope you guys had fun, and I will see you next time.
You're welcome.